guys, this is Hassan from HDFX, and I wanted to update silver too, just like I did update the gold. Now the silver is looking very bullish at the moment, to be honest with you. And on the last video, what I did was I was thinking of an zigzag idea, such as something like it looks something like this. So we had A and B and C. So I said, I argued that this can be a place for a wave A of the zigzag, and now we have a B wave here, and then a C wave, and we were waiting for an X wave, which it may come, and it does look like the market is making a new wave A. So according to this plan, everything is going fine. Now, however, and I did write about the possibilities. For example, we were thinking it can be a zigzag, an X wave, and a flat. Still can be the case. We were looking for a zigzag, next, another zigzag, which still can be. We can look for a zigzag and an X wave and a triangle. It still can be, although more unlikely. And these are for the double combination. These are for the one X wave possibilities. It can also be two X wave possibilities as well, such as a zigzag and X wave, another zigzag, another X wave, another zigzag. In that case, we would call this pattern a triple zigzag or a double zigzag. In this case, if you had the two zigzags. Now, however, this can be still very well valid. Okay, so my idea of X wave, then after this X wave, another corrective wave to the upside is true, and it was pretty good move. So if you were thinking about after this X wave, you knew that we were waiting for a wave A, you might make this trade risk-free if you want. But now because I did discuss these possibilities already, I want to talk about something else that can be happening, okay? Now, because of this perfect timing of ABC, I was actually more thinking that maybe we have an corrective wave instead of impulsive wave. However, this move here is so powerful that maybe we may have something like this, okay? So I was thinking maybe we will have a wave A here, a wave 1 here, wave 2, okay? Now in that case, this can be the third wave too, or third wave can be still going on, okay? Now, the difference is this. In an impulsive move, no matter what, no matter which one, okay? No matter which, when I say no matter which type, I mean talking about a classical impulsive moves. So no matter which one, you have to have an extension, okay? And also for this extension, you need some other rules. For example, this is the length of wave 1, this is the length of wave 3, and this is the length of later of what it is that we don't know yet, okay? So we may be still in the fifth wave, okay? Now the trouble here, the thing that you have to consider is always the fact that the third wave can never be the shortest. So you cannot put the first wave here. Now why? Because in that case, look, let's measure together. This is the length of wave 1. Look at this. The third wave will be the shortest. So this is why I was not considering this as, well, you could consider, no, you cannot consider, I'm sorry, you cannot consider, because there's no extension here. I was thinking for a second maybe we could say first wave extension, but we don't have the extension for the first wave either. So the third wave in this case is the shortest wave. Now this cannot be happening in impulsive move. So the only place that you can put wave 1 is here, okay, in this idea. Now, of course, you can make an argument and say, maybe this is the wave 1, okay, but when you need to count the inside waves, you will still have the same problem to find this 5-way structure here, not so easy. So, if this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, it means that this move has to be a 5th wave extension in this arrangement. Now, if you have a 5th wave extension, we are more likely that this is going to be a C wave, okay? Because 5th wave extensions can appear in certain situations, okay? It can either happen as a wave C of a zigzag or a flat, or either 5th wave extension of the 5th wave that's coming before. So that's like almost impossible to see it as an impulsive move. Also, this cannot be the 5th wave, because if you go back, there is no 3rd wave or something that's coming from down, okay? So it means that this has to be a C wave if this is a 5th wave extension. Now that we covered the grounds, let's talk about what this can actually be. Now, let's draw 1 to 3 trend line, okay? And let's draw 2 to 4 trend line, okay? If you're looking for a 5th wave extension, you always have to draw these trend lines. Now, why? Because in a 5th wave extension, these trend lines have to move away from each other, but they should not converge, okay? They should not. Now, in our case, as you can see, there's a slight angle that they're actually moving away towards from each other, okay? So, which is a good sign. Now, the second thing that you have to consider is this. If this is a 5th wave extension, any move that is breaking 1 to 3 trend line is considered to be a fake move, okay? So what this means is this. If this is a fake move, okay, it means that it will come back to this level. So whatever this move, it can go as high as, I don't know, 30, okay? But it will come back here if this is a 5th wave extension. Also, the 5th wave extension is not as simple as, for example, a 3rd wave extension. Why? To be able to find a 3rd wave extension, what we usually do is take the length of 5th wave, yes, and take 161.8 out of it, and take it and put it on the 2nd wave, and if the 3rd wave is larger than this trend line, then we say, okay, we have the extension. But in 5th wave, it's not as simple as this. So logically, what you should do to find the 5th wave extension is you take the length of the 3rd wave and take 161.8 out of it, okay, and put it on top of 4th wave. Now look, when I do it, I think the 4th wave is in somewhere like this. Now, as you can see, we have the extension. It looks, and probably this is why the market stopped a little bit. Now, however, in a 5th wave extension, the market usually goes far more than this. Okay, so how to know where to go? Well, in a 5th wave extension, what you should do is something a little bit different. Now, you take from the 0 point to the end of 3rd wave. Okay, so let's actually remove this. all of this and change the color here. Okay, so that we will see the difference. So let's use the purple. I don't like the purple. I changed my mind. Let's use red. Okay. Now this is this. If you want, let's do like this too. So this is the start point. This is the end point of third wave. Yes. So what we do is take this distance here. Okay. And we take 161.8 out of this. Okay. And you put it on top of not the fourth wave, but on top of third wave. Now, usually this is the somehow the end. Okay, so here is where this usually the fifth wave move is expected to finish. Not by the pip, of course, but I don't know, something like this should be fine. In an area of somewhere close to here is a good place for this to form. Now, but the good thing about this, in this fifth wave extension move, if this is the case, obviously. Now, I personally like the first this complex correction that starts with the zigzag move more, but still we should consider this possibility as well. Now, the good thing about this is this. Now, whenever you have this fifth wave extension, which is the move that starts here, and let's say it ended here, okay? Now, the good thing is what you should do is take the time taking for this fifth wave to form, and let's say it ends here like this. Okay, so this is our fifth wave. What you should do is put it on the right side, and you should see that it should come back and break the 2 to 4 trend line in due time. If this is a fifth wave extension, it has to do that too. Okay, so it has to come and break the 2 to 4 trend line in due time. Also, you have to take the fib for this fifth wave extension. It also has to come to the 618 level as well. Okay, so this is the 618 level. So whatever it is, if this is a fifth wave extension, not only that it should come to 4 trend line, and also it has to come to the 618 level as well. Okay, so this is what you should consider if you wanna trade this as a fifth wave extension. Okay, so I think this is all I have to say as of now. Silver is looking bullish. Actually, every single sound money is bullish at the moment because the fiat currencies, because of all this money printing stuff that the central banks has been doing, because to be able to stimulate economy, it resulted in a fact that this gold and silver is rising. Now, the gold and silver is not rising just because of the coronavirus. So I don't think just because they found a cure, which they will find eventually, it will not just make gold or silver go perish. Okay, they will not lose so much, I think. But it's because what about the economics? What about the economy is after it? Okay, so just because they found this cure, it doesn't mean that all this money has been printed just disappear. Okay, so this trend, whatever it is, either ABC, X, ABC, whatever, it doesn't look like it will turn so soon. Okay, but hey, who am I? Just my options. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next one.